Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome to my channel, and if you're a subscriber, you're also welcome back to my channel. Now, if you're struggling with low growth, if you feel like your hair is not growing, you've been trying every single thing and it looks like your hair is not growing or is growing slowly, then this video is for you because I have a lot to share with you guys in this video. If you don't know, I already did my big job in July last year, and you can see the picture or a video here on the screen, and this is what my hair looks like right now. You can see that my hair has been growing pretty well. To give you guys a list of things to do if your hair is not growing. So if you're going to go through this list and see if there is something here that you've been doing wrong or something you are not doing, and try to amend or change some of your hair care practices or hair care routine. Now, number one thing I'm going to talk about is to not overthink hair growth. Don't overthink if your hair is growing slowly. One thing you have to understand is that everybody has different hair growth rates, okay? Someone's hair might be growing half an inch a month, but there is someone else that is growing about 1 inch a month. So you cannot compare the journey between you and that other person to be the same. It will take you a longer time to reach the length that person is going to reach in 6 months. It will take you double the time actually. If it will take the person growing 1 inch 6 months to get 6 inches, it's going to take you 12 months to get 6 inches. So you see that you're not supposed to compare your growth with someone else's growth. As long as you're doing the right thing, just don't take slow growth to heart, okay? Unless there is something medically wrong with you and you are sure that your health is actually affecting your hair is going to grow regardless, okay? As long as you're healthy and you don't have any health condition that is stopping your hair from growing or making your hair fall out, your hair is definitely growing, but it's just growing at different rates. Number two is do not detangle dry hair, please. I see a lot of people combing their hair when their hair is dry. Even if you're using a white tooth comb, please do not comb your hair dry. I see a lot of videos on TikTok, on YouTube shorts of people combing their dry hair. Like you can literally hear the sound the hair is making, like the crackling sounds is making while the person is combing the hair. So please do not comb dry hair no matter what. Make sure your hair is damp before you put your white tooth comb in your hair, and please do not use small combs to comb your hair. And when you're combing your hair, try to comb your hair from end to root. Don't comb from root to end. Number three is to stop manipulating your hair so much. I cannot emphasize this enough. Because I see a lot of people changing hairstyles, doing different things every week or every 2 weeks. You see someone do braids, like a whole braids. And then the person takes it down after 1 week or 2 weeks, saying that it's old and they need to change their hairstyle. And that same person will be expecting to have such a marvelous hair length and hair growth when you are manipulating your hair way too much. You are manipulating your hair way too much by doing that, and it's not every single hairstyle you see online that you have to jump to. I've had a lot of clients, a lot of people that I'm coaching complain about losing their hair after doing locks. That's the reason why you will not see me putting all these false locks on my hair, because most of the time it does not end well. Okay, sometimes your edges will end up going with it or something else. Another thing is also people who do frontals, who lay their frontals every single time. The people who do this, like in a week, they can do it like 2 or 3 times. Like I've seen people who do that. And funny thing is, they don't even do like the bald cap method and do it in a way where the glue does not have to touch their real hair. They just do whatever, and at the end of the day, you see them with bald edges. They don't even have edges anymore, and they start looking for hair growth oils or this and that things to do to grow back their edges. When you can actually prevent all these things by not manipulating your hair too much, by doing a hairstyle and allowing that hairstyle to actually stay for a little bit, at least if you actually have to take it down, you can at least give it like 3 weeks, or give it 4 weeks, okay, before you take it down and do something different. So that's what I have to say about that one. No matter how you look at it, it is really wrong. Manipulating your hair is going to get you nowhere if you're actually trying to grow your hair. Today you use neem leaf, tomorrow you use onions, tomorrow you use guava, next tomorrow you're using pawpaw. Like, find one thing or one or two DIYs and stick to it. For example, I tried a lot of DIY and Ayurvedic herbs, and I decided to stick with the ones that actually the ones that I actually saw results using. For example, that's why when you see making my DIY videos right now, you would see I consistently use the same set of herbs. I use rosemary, I use cloves, I use horsetail hair, I use neem, and I use onion as well. These 5 things I mentioned are things that you will constantly and always see in my DIYs. I do not just wake up tomorrow and tell you, oh, you have to use cashew leaf. Tomorrow you have to use this. Tomorrow you have to use this. Narrow down to at least a few of them and stick to them and actually use them for a long period of time to see if they work for you. Because honestly, if you are using guava today, tomorrow you are using pear, tomorrow you are using pawpaw, tomorrow you are using soursop, you won't actually know the one that is actually working. You just end up using different things every single time, and then you still come online and tell the people that are giving you those tips that they are lying, whereas you're not using the products consistently enough to see results from them. I hope you guys don't get me wrong, okay? But I hope you guys don't get me wrong. I am not saying don't use DIY, but find the ones that are going to work, or pick one and use it for a period of 6 months at least to see if it's going to work for you before you jump to the next one you see tomorrow on YouTube. That's what I'm trying to say. Please, 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 please make sure you incorporate deep conditioners and oils into your hair routine. This is something I actually live and swear by. Not just deep conditioners, and also protein treatments. I feel like these things are the 3 essential things that you're supposed to skip. Okay, there are other things that are very, very important, but see, deep conditioning your hair using a protein treatment there's something called balancing the protein and moisture in your hair. There's something called protein and moisture balance in your hair, and these are 2 things that you cannot skip, okay, in your hair care routine. It is a must if you want to actually see results. So your protein treatment, your deep conditioner, oils, and leave-in conditioner. These 4 things, okay? Yeah, these 4 things are things that you should always incorporate into your hair care routine. Okay? Let's forget about shampoos are there. We all know you're supposed to use shampoos. But most people don't know they're supposed to deep condition their hair. Most people don't know they're supposed to do protein treatments at a certain period of time. And some people don't even apply leave-in conditioners to their hair. They use shea butter. Shea butter is not a moisturizing product, okay? I'll see it more of a sealing product, a product that you will use to seal in moisture in your hair. After you've moisturized your hair, you use shea butter to seal in that moisture, and so it will lock it in and it will stay for a long period of time without drying. But using shea butter in place of a moisturizer, I don't see why you should do that. Okay, I'm not saying the reason why you should do that. So please, please and please make sure you always have a deep conditioner, a protein treatment, a leave-in conditioner, and an oil, even if it's one carrier oil, you just have one, okay? They are really, really important in your hair care routine. Final thing I'm going to say in this video, and the 6th one, is to please take care of your health. Whenever I am under too much stress, my hair starts falling off. I start noticing that I have hair loss. And one thing you can do to curb that is to manage your stress level. Another thing is to make sure that your iron levels are in check. If you are low on iron, you're going to notice as well. Your hair will keep falling off. Like, you will wonder if something more serious is even wrong with you. So make sure that your vitamin levels are okay, all balanced, and you are not stressing yourself too much, and you're always drinking water. Make sure you're eating healthy, make sure you're drinking enough water, make sure that your vitamin levels are all balanced, and make sure that you are reducing stress as much as possible. I know that some people, with the kind of work you do, you cannot actually escape being stressed out, but please try your best to manage your stress and see that you don't get worked up too much that it starts affecting your skin or your hair. So that's basically it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section and I will do well to reply you guys or make a video replying your questions in the comments. So I'll see you guys in my next video.